I'm gonna do an explainer. So this character's passive is ridiculous. Um, if you look at the growth thing, it says that enhances the skill by getting bonus health from items, but not from level up HP. I think it does benefit from leveling up with base damage, but I am uncertain. But health does also scale your damage. With this passive, if you take the item Stone Pauldron, it will almost completely negate the downside by giving you so many lunar spikes that you can just power through the downside with movement speed and health regen. And even if you do not, you will get Giga Armor and easily hit breakpoints to get to half 50% DR. This scales very hard with HP and has really, really high base damage. You don't even need to scale it at all. I will show you in a second. This character is the only character in the game with little to no mechanics and and that rewards you for going slow. I have cheated in lunar coins, but for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to limit myself to 20 coins total. So here's one. I did not get Stoneflux Pauldron. See, the pitch stream doesn't look too impressive when you're hitting wisps, but I assure you that's why I didn't charge it. Aim off, aim off. Come on. If you charge down the ult, you can pretty much kill anything immediately. There's also a slight delay before the things fire and when you click the button, which doesn't matter actually. So like for example, if I hold charge on this guy, if you had the funny little needle stacks, it'd be even better, of course, because they would take 50% additional damage. I'm not going to play optimally on purpose because this character's base HP is so high that it doesn't really matter. However, I will try to hit blue portal um, just just so I can get a higher chance of getting Stoneflux Pauldrons. With one Stoneflux Pauldron, as I mentioned, it will actually will scale with level, which means that either technically or not technically, you do scale with level anyways. So getting even just one Stoneflux Pauldron will really boost you, especially because it gives you hundreds of bonus health, which scales your abilities very hard. I'm just gonna, I mean, like, even problems with those, just don't even use your abilities to interact. Just hold charge. Oh, apparently that blocks it. That's good to know. See, now that I charged it even a little bit, it went down from like 4 to 13 per tick. Of course, this is going to be more noticeable on teleporter bosses than it will be on these, I assure you. I'm going to try to full clear, mainly so I can get some kind of movement items, but in truth, the lunar shard movement passive will always be better. In fact, let me demonstrate how easy. Oh, look, a movement item. Let me demonstrate how easy it is to get free move speed. I now have 20% bonus move speed. That is a whole. That is more than a Gove, just by default. And I also get 2.5 times 4, 10 health regen for free. I'm a bit tired. I was playing the shit out of the DLC. That's how I kind of figured out this character is overpowered as hell. It's up there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, probably. It's not gonna matter. Even if I waste time, it literally won't matter. So, this is actually really good on this character. So it means that you're not like you're how the ult works is that when you do damage with it, it'll like refresh um the abilities the needles, that's it, right? And so when the needles come out, um normally it gives you move speed and regen, but when you do the ability that slows you down and it's supposed to make you kind of like vulnerable, it gives you armor, so you can actually like take the damage, which in its own way is, well, quite overpowered. Where the hell is the blue shrine? Yeah, up here. And now I'm gonna go do portal. Oh yeah, also see fall damage doesn't matter. Empty your thing. Look at that health regen. That's better than a cautious slug. And you just get that base in your kit. Fundamentally, I mean, your shift is a better version of both mercenaries and huntresses like dashes combined. All right, I'm gonna wait so I can mark him first. This is the only time like your abilities actually matter. And then full charge. Ooh, he didn't die. Oh, I said surprisingly, but that would definitely do it. So I'm gonna hit him with the empowered M2s, which only really matter early on. I have to kind of play the game still, so that's good. Oh shit. Oh wow, that's a damage item for this character. And now that the wisps are gone, I just have to wait on my cooldowns or just dash through the enemies. Because you're intangible, so it doesn't matter, right? Anyways, I don't care about getting the other chests. So I have 19 coins left. It got close early on, surprisingly. That usually doesn't happen. I have to actually like play the game. But since I have infusion early on, if I get Stone Pauldron, the run's pretty much over. And looks like I didn't get it. I'm going to spend 1 coin. So I have now spent 2. This is particularly unlucky. Usually I do get it on the first try. I'm going to spend 4. And that's it for now. That's kind of surprising. Do I want to push my luck? Do I? Do I? I might. Gambling? Gambling? 8? No, okay, now I'm definitely not doing it. Alright, so I have 12 more to go. Uh, because I'm getting unlucky, I'm actually going to do the blue zone. I was planning not to, but, well, I'm getting unlucky for this character. Uh, it's from my runs that I've been doing, Stoneflux Pauldron usually appears on the table, but in this case, I do not, so I have to actually play a bit differently. If you notice, I already have 1 extra charge on my thing from killing the enemies in the previous zone with infusion. Um, but of course, that will get much better with time, and as I get items from the stage, I probably will be able to just delete the teleporter boss, like I said I was going to do before. But I didn't really get any damage items, so now you need at least literally any proc item, and you delete it. So Bighorn Bison waiting room. This is one of those like sell moments, you know. Bro's stuck over there. That's one of the things in the new update though. Like I didn't want to talk about the bugs. I just want to talk about the balancing and design philosophy of this character being completely different from how the game is played normally. Um, it, but the AI knows don't work anymore. So I mean, free items for you, but at the same time, like at what cost, right? Free items, but the game doesn't work properly anymore. Percentage max HP healing is good. I actually probably just need it for this zone because the plan is to get into like multi thousands of health, and most healing items that are normally good, like for example, um, the harvester scythe, are just completely useless when you have that much health. That's not good. Hopefully, I can just ride intangibility or dodge. I mean, I can definitely dodge. Oh, well, I got hit once, and that hurted a lot. It's okay though, because I don't have 90 HP anymore. I mean, I should be killing these. Well, I killed one for one chest. Sure, why not? Sure. It's good to get these bad ones out of the way first, because they have no cover for if and when there's any range units. Okay, Lemurian. That ain't bad. Again, I'm not really gonna interact with my kit very much on purpose to show that even if I just click R, I can easily, without damage items, clear stuff for the most part. Um, of course, if I had a single damage item like bleed or, well, I guess ultimately ATG, I would be able to very easily clear everything without actually using the mechanics. Unfortunately, I have to actually play the game because I'm getting a little unlucky. That's okay. I guess that means that RNG can restore balance to the character. It's not even one of those things like, oh, speaking of, like, oh, like this character just has to be good on God run like every other character. No, like you usually, so the way you scale your character is with Bison Stake, Backup Mag, Infusion, Stone Flux, and a lot of those are commons, right? Like random comment, like you will usually find the stuff that I'm not getting here. You like on average you will. And from the blue zones, it gives you 5 rolls for an equipment, or not an equipment, for a lunar item or lunar equipment, I guess. It do not discriminate. Um, you'd not die. Well, I guess you only got hit by like a small amount of it. Oh, now I'm missing. Of course, if I had command, I could have shown you how overpowered it is, but um, showing off a run with variance may be a bit better. I also may record again to see if the same happens. Movement speed. Attack speed's very important on this character because it increases your casting speed by a lot, even though you get a lot for free. This is probably also a really, really good item on him too. Okay. I would probably recommend skipping past the funny portal or funny prison, but up to you, of course. Come on. Ooh, hi. No crowbars means I just ate that since I have like 30 armor, which equates to like 20-ish% DR, like 20 something DR. I know at 50 armor you get 33%, and at 100 you get 50%. And see, and even if I was in danger of being hit, I can just be intangible. Wow, infusion. I'll happily take another one. Okay. Well, ukulele isn't very useful versus one person, so that should be fine. At least I'm getting not the best RNG, but not horrible RNG with the. Did he just walk off the edge? He did. What a bitch. But yeah, I should get a huge item advantage from this area. We'll see, look, I have 7. That's from just infusion stacking my HP. Again, the base damage is just so high that I can kind of not play optimally and like miss my M2s and just use some kind of get out of jail free card to clear everything in melee range. Of course, early on it's a bit different than later on, but later on you have the damage items to make your R just delete everything. So, and like it's pretty reliable too. Even like collapse, even if you had needle tick, you know, that's good enough to kill things later on. Now that's kind of bad, but should be okay as long as they don't get ATG. If they get ATG, I'm probably just gonna have to leave early. But you see, now that I have HP, my ult's been scaled damage-wise, and it does 29, which is up from the 13 it was before when I started. So you can get some crazy damage scaling just with HP items. Of course, I also have bleed, but the actual on-hit damage is much, much higher than it was. Um, sure, why not? A warped echo. Wow, good ability. So now I have 8 procs. I believe every single Bison State gives you 1 M2 charge. So each infusion's like 4 M2s. Oh, they have bans. They can proc that with the crowbar. What band is it? The oh. Hmm. I really should have got that stun grenade. It also has a crazy proc coefficient, so stun grenades can just stun lock any enemy with the ult. Wax Quail. I could have taken the infusion, but Wax Quail lets you completely ignore the downside of Stone Pauldron, so it's actually better than getting additional damage. That's really bad. There's a real shot that that just kills me. I'll have to be I have to pay a lot of attention. But of course, perhaps the um, enemies are too up, 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 up. So they have a 5% chance to proc that meteor. I think they actually did it just then. That hurt bad. Maybe. Oop. The thing is, the bigger the hit, the higher the chance goes. So with crowbars, it's like almost guaranteed to put a meteor down, even for like these little fuckers. So I need to be really careful. Okay. Purple portal. Double healing is actually really good on this character. Brain Tox is not really very useful. I mean, it can be. This is also really good on this character. It's also just its own damage item. Hmm. I'm gonna take this just so I don't like muddy up the demonstration by just killing things with the fucking resonance disc. See now I'm just gonna get giga fed, you know? So I spent 8 coins off the top of my head. I'm going to adhere to the 20 coin rule. The thing is, even if I don't get it, I still have like, so if I have 10 missing, I have 50% movement speed for free just from my lunar like scaling from the 2 infusions as the only health source. So I practically did nothing. Like they're not even fully stacked, most likely. I did nothing and got rewarded very hard for it. I'm gonna take an opal. Any other chests? Nope. Okay. So I don't really care. Anyways. I don't think I'm strong enough to do the crab, but that's well, that's a good thing. I think that sentiment's good that that still exists. Um, this guy's gonna get murdered. You can cancel it by dashing. Ooh, see bison steak. No, that's good. No, that's good. The thing is, if you're playing multiplayer, it's practically guaranteed to get your health scaling because most other characters really don't want bison steak. Like on Rex, it's kind of cool, you know, because he like percentage max health healing, so it can heal him a little more, and he gets more health to survive with and use for like mana and stuff. But not mana, but you know what I mean. Like he can use it to, anyways. Cool. My point is that if you're in multiplayer, people will just funnel you Bison Steak. Oh, Bison Steak actually didn't give me an extra one. Interesting. Okay. It put me towards it though. And I know if I had Stone Flux, I would definitely be getting a lot more charges than what I have right now. Where are those bastards? Oh look, a lunar coin. Now I can do 21 because I found one in the run. Makes sense, right? Fair. I mean, if we're being technical here, I have a trillion billion. I could spend as much as I want. There's so many people that do the same thing, right? If you're willing to cheat, it's guaranteed every time. If you're not willing to cheat, you probably have about 100 lying around, and that's still more than enough. Let me actually find the blue portal though. The Newt altar. Yep, it's there. That delay makes it kind of hard to aim. That's okay. Since again, this character, like, my health is so scaled. I probably have about 100 bonus HP, about somewhere in there, maybe a little more, like let's just say it's 150, right? I still what from that means from levels, assuming it's 150, I'd have 800 health at level 11. Most survivors are not at that HP. Loader maybe, but Loader actually doesn't scale as much per level. He has 55, 54 health scaling, and Loader has 48. So um, you're missing out on about 7 HP per level, which can add up quickly. Since I have blue zone, I probably should just hit the portal. Again, no optimal play. Clearing the level is for people that aren't me. Um, this guy does not need optimal play to succeed, especially with a small amount of luck. Alright, and now this boss should just evaporate. See, now that is problematic. Of course, I have way more items than I'm supposed to on the stage, so it makes sense that I would do the boss relatively fast, but most characters with my item setup would not be doing that. Actually, I have no ATGs. My only damage items that I have currently are some attack speed items and two bleed daggers, a mocha, yeah, attack speed items, band which didn't even proc there, um, and sticky bombs. So I hate you. I hate you. So practically for doing nothing, just because I have some health scaling, it's actually just given me the damage to overpower most bosses, especially with the global incoming damage buff. I gave it like 90 times extra damage, which is a final multiplier, which means that if you're doing 300%, it is 300, it's 90% of 300% additive on top of that, I believe. Alright, so I've used 8 of 21. That means I can potentially use 13 coins here. I love RNG. Alright, here we go. So, I got very unlucky, but I have one free reroll because I got one in the game. I got very unlucky again, but I'm going to hit it again. So, this is going to be 11 and one Stone Pauldron. So now I should go to like 16, maybe more shards. It's a lot because this gives you a bunch of bonus HP. from both from level and also just doubling the items that you had. Um, and I'll also demonstrate how I can basically ignore the downside. Nope, apparently we're going to the 20s. Okay. So as you can see, that was a huge boost to my character just from a single lunar item. If I just empty all of my shards, which will take a little longer since I have an alien head, I now I now am actually probably faster than I was when I entered. If not much slower. So it's just free scaling. I have spent let's see, 15. Let's just say it was 15, 15 to 21. So that means I have 16 more coins I can use, or 16, 6 more coins I can use. And see, look, even though I have Stone Pauldron, I ignore the downside completely. So I'm rewarded for stacking HP, which makes me more tanky, among other things. He has a healing Leon, and by the way, dead anyways. The duration was giga buffed by my Stone Pauldron there. And of course, I'm not really done stacking HP. So that's kind of only the start. Also, that means that I have 22 times 2.5 healing, which is uh, 48, 48, something like that. I'm not awake enough for math. I was playing a DLC all fucking day. This DLC is really good. It's just that it broke the whole fucking game, which ruined it. You know. Also, the attack speed is gonna be nuts now. Actually, let me show you that. Because I just doubled my health, it is now an attack speed stimulant if I want to go slow. See that? Now, I'm gonna do that again when I have full. Because the thing is, each one gives you like 5% attack speed. And I mean, again, I can just ignore the downside. But it seems quite slow when I have full thing. So look this. Look at that. So even if I don't want to walk at normal speed, so I can make use of something, um, I can just abuse the attack speed to kill stuff while I'm slow. But yeah, that's the main reason why he's overpowered. Other characters can technically health tank, but they don't scale their damage from health tanking, and they don't get a bunch of free movement speed from doing it. Like this is like you wouldn't even like if you didn't know better, you wouldn't know that I actually have a Stoneflex Pauldron on right now. You know, and that's just not good for the game's health, among other things. Come on. Um, like I'm rewarded for like stacking my HP well into like the thousands. You know, which means that I don't die and I also kill things at the same time. There's a reason why in games they usually don't let tanks do much damage, if any damage. Oh, my thingy procced. Yeah, instead of getting a white, I got a green, which I actually didn't want. That's like suffering from success right there. I'm looking for the blue portal. Because right now, my best item is actually just another Stone Flux Pauldron. My best friends that I've had with this character, I've gotten like 3 Stone Flux Pauldrons or more. Because it just scales your damage that much. Is it up? Where is it? Is it like in the center or what? I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm curious now. Is there like one down there or something? No. Is it like in here? I mean, maybe like no. Maybe it's like under. Yeah, there it is. Oh, this might actually really hurt. What am I kidding? I have 2,000 health. Anyways, those guild elites can just drain your bank account though, so you have to be careful about that. And by careful, I mean it doesn't really matter because you can just kill them and get most of the money back anyways. I mean, a lot of this just doesn't matter, right? I'm just so tanky and I have so much damage that I can sit on top of enemies like that. Whereas other characters, if they were doing what I was doing a second ago, would be dead. They would. I mean, one second. I gotta get more move speed so I can get back to the portal. One second. Let me get my move speed back by casting my abilities at the floor. Not even at enemies, just at the floor, you know? Like, I don't need directed damage. Okay, I just need a move speed. Alright. And health regen. Oh no, I don't have anything to damage them. To get only 30% bonus damage. That's so terrible. Dead anyways. So even if you had to use like a damage stimulant to make your kit good, the base damage scaling just from HP is so high you can ignore it completely. And see, look, I'm inside of a whole group right now. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. This is actually a Naros gameplay. You ever played Warframe? You know what I mean. I can sit here for so long and I don't care because of the armor. I can eat all this damage. I'm fine. And now I can shed my armor and heal myself. See that? Why even? Okay, there is no other character that can manage that. And the only thing you have to do to make this happen is to get a handful of health items and like one Stone Pauldron. There's just one. Imagine if I had like 40 or something, you know? So I can ignore the downside by just shooting my thing. Might as well get more. And it keeps scaling too, because it'll quadruple your health for the next one, which means that it still works. Alright, so I've used 15. This is now 16. No Stoneflux Pauldron. I'll hold off rather than wasting my rolls. But as you can see, even with one Stoneflux Pauldron, I am like infinitely stronger than I was before, and that will literally only get better as time goes on. And this is like if you have 20 lunar coins, you will get one Stoneflux Pauldron. If you don't, you are the unluckiest person in the world. And if you get one Stoneflux Pauldron, this survivor goes bonkers nuts insane because he scales with HP. Like I could run up to the teleporter boss right now and kill him. I bet you. Don't care. That enemy has a lot of health actually. The best item for this character is Symbiotic Scorpion, since all the ult procs will give you extra damage. You can like delete anything with that. And see, look, I'm getting hit by a Lemurian, like an Eller Lemurian, a bunch of people, and also a a fucking like a gup, a worm. Didn't matter. I'm sitting in. I'm so tanky from the armor that I might as well not. I could honestly. I'm gonna stop. I'm going to sit here. I'm gonna stop touching the keyboard for 30 seconds. Go ahead. Try killing me. All right, I have to actually move now. But now that I'm getting low, I just shoot the floor, which is not even at an enemy. Like I'm not life stealing or interacting with the enemies in any meaningful way. And look how much I'm healing just from moving the opposite direction. This is upsetting. Oh wow, look, I have 22 total coins I can spend now. Like most people cheat this shit in. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most people just cheat this shit in. The fact that I'm even going, yeah, I'll 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 just assume that you're legit when you're doing this is completely unrealistic for a PC player. On console, maybe. PC, no, no. Everyone cheats this shit in. Everyone knows that. Like this group of enemies won't kill me. There's no other character in the game that can sit in front of a group of enemies like that and walk away. None. Zero. There's no character in the game that gets free regen like this. Better than most healing items. None. Zero. None. Not even from like lifesteal or anything that, like makes me fight enemies. No. Like I go slower and I'm rewarded for it on this character because of Stone Pauldron. This is the only character that's like that in the game. Most characters require you to go fast so you can avoid enemies. I'm barely like I'm gonna sit still and deal with this group of enemies. I will not press any of my directional keys. Okay, maybe that's a terrible idea. But I actually survived for a really long time there before the fucking power elixir popped, okay? 1 second. Let me heal up. Let me heal up. Let me heal up. I'm low. I'm low. Your main counter is that your bank account will be drained by the Gilded Elites, and that's it. Well, also there's a reflection damage elite that can just outright kill you. This audio is crunchy. What the hell? Oh wow, look, AoE. I think I will take the AoE damage. How much is the legendary chest? I might as well get it while I'm here. Oh wow, I can just buy that. Okay. Not the best, but not bad either. I actually almost have that available. I just need one more buff. 1 second. Let me get my move speed back. My Placer, also known as my Piss Laser. I lovingly call it, although it's a little too good. Me when I use one ability to kill everything for the most part and become intangible when that doesn't work. Are you open? Are you open? Nope. Well, I don't know where it is then, so I'm just not going to get a blue zone, which is a-okay because it should not matter in the slightest. I will see if there's anything else, and then we hit the portal and go to stage 5. I will not loop. I'm going to probably just do Mithrix, but um, we'll see. One chest. See, look, I'm actually really fast for having Stone Pauldron at least. For having Stone Pauldron, this is nuts. I mean, like, you know, wow, guillotine. This is not fully charged, by the way. That was like a quarter of the charge, if I had to guess, maybe like half, maybe. You know what? Fuck it. Damn it. I missed ATG. Whatever. Oh, Horde of Many? What a yoke. Alright, let me get my moose speed up. Oh, right, I have the grace of God now. If I had more Stone Pauldrons, those enemies would have died immediately. Wish I was kidding. What was that lightning bolt? I will admit, Symbiotic Scorpion does juice this character's damage really hard. I did not get that, but that's okay. That's something that's not realistic to get every run. One Stone Pauldron is actually pretty realistic to get every run. Assuming, of course, you cheat stuff in, but even if you don't, it's... It, I've been getting really unlucky with them appearing in the shops, when you just put it that way. Um, There's a blue zone. I will, if I find the blue thingy, I actually just will go to the blue zone and loop it, like, even though I said I wouldn't do that. Alright, Lunar Bud. I'm at 18. It's now 19. Hooks of Heresy. That's actually kills my character, because I know I would no longer get armor anymore, which would be really bad. And move speed. Like, it actually have a downside for using Stone Flux. Like, you know, like, you wouldn't be able to do this anymore. Kill, man. Kill, man. Damn. If I had ATG, I actually would be able to kill it a lot easier. Because it has a really high proc coefficient. So, me missing the ATG there was bad. I don't have any boss items. There's a boss printer over there. What is that? Watch. Oh yeah, like any Bison stake printer is like a huge boon to you, obviously. Like if you can ever find one of those, they're not rare. Or like a backup mag printer. No, it's not a boss printer at all. I'm gonna ignore the healing elite just because who cares, right? Duh. Just overpower it with damage. So easy. What is striking with? Oh, right, that's from my. I don't know if I already hit one of those, but I'm gonna hit one. Oh, that's my. Oh, I see. Wow, crit goggles. And I'm healing again to full. You know, I might just show the overpowered stuff. Or like a short or something. The new character's overpowered, and it's like a short where it's like a 30-second version where I just sat in place and ate damage while not pressing a single button on my keyboard. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well that will help me with my item shortage. Actually, that means I should loop. Yeah, I should definitely loop. Hey, look, it's chest passive. Hmm. The audio's so crunchy. Well, they do that. I'm very engaged right now, as you can tell. Okay, but is there not blue zone? Where's the blue zone, huh? I actually don't know where it spawned in this map at all. Also, look at that movement ability, man. That's so good. It does scale with your movement though, so if you don't have your needles emptied, it can just like go like 2 feet. Which is okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's the thing. I click. Does it really matter? Oh, there it is. That's just out in the open. Okay. Very cool. Oh yeah, and since attack speed increases your casting speed, it means that when you have full stacks, you can fully charge your laser much faster like that. Which, it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Overloading worm. All right, here's the real test. Can my crazy HP passive and damage overpower an overloading worm this early in a run? The answer is unironically almost happened. Most people go, "Oh no, an overloading worm," but I was like, "Oh, it's an overloading worm." You know, like I'm dodging it on purpose because I remember fighting these on others' characters. But if I was eating it being hit, I would live. I would, which is crazy if you think about it. Like I actually just used regen to out heal him there. I don't know if you saw that. That's pretty graze. That's pretty nuts. Wow, look, free damage. Don't kill anything now. Oh yeah, also if I get Shimp, it's so good because it's 10% of my maximum health. And my maximum health is insane, so I just get a shit ton of shields. Actually, I think the lava might have been hurting me more than those enemies were. Which is not good for the game's health, but you know. Also, look at all the free shit on the ground. Any funny little chests? Funny little chest obtained. Bison steak? Alright, alright, I'm overpowered now. Sure, you know what? I don't need to clear a stage out with 8,000 gold. Playing optimally is for people with actual characters and not health statistics. Like, I have 3,000 health now. Alright, so I have one reroll. If I don't get it, I will have to raw dog it in the shop. I did not get it. I am the unluckiest man alive. Oh, speaking of the devil, did I get rid of all my infusions? No, all but one. That's completely okay. I now will delete everything on hit. That is the single best item on this character. Symbiotic Scorpion. You will see. You'll see. If I had Symbiotic Scorpion for that overloading worm, I would have killed it in one rotation. Alright, time to find the thingy. Come on. Okay, well it's buggy there apparently. Oh no, Malachite, whatever will I do? I'm so scared. Where is it? Is it a wisp? That's actually really bad. It is a wisp. Hi, wisp. Actually, kind of one like the worst ones. See? Easy clap. Collapse, no problem. Didn't even feel it. This is a melee character, by the way. Just so we're clear. Yet it has better DPS than Artificer does, I'm pretty sure. And it's tankier at the same time. Like much tankier. I need like collapse, I think. If I got like Neil Tick from this, that'd be much appreciated. Or like Polyloot or something. That immediately triggered Deathmark. Oh, I was an elite. But it didn't show as an elite, huh? Bugs. Yeah, now that I actually have Symbiotic Scorpion, my Piss Stream can kill stuff at this late stage of the game. Not as good as if I full charge it, but you know. Oh shit. Never mind. Oh, it's not. Wait, that's an item farm. I was wondering. I thought it was lunar coins. No, it's from Sonorous Whisper. Oh, I will take the free item, please. Thank you. And the one that dropped up here. Thank you. Oh, shimp. Okay. I'm going to easily just obliterate the whole map now. Although the affront to my ears cannot be understated. God, that's such a Sonorous Whisper is such a good item. I really okay. I hope they fix the bugs because there's so much good stuff in the DLC. Like the items are all really cool. I hope they nerf this character because this character also kind of ruins the game. That's why I'm even bothering with this video. Like, here's a run that's not even very crazy, unedited. It'd be one thing if I had like command and all that stuff, but I don't. You know what? I'm gonna remove 30% of my health and my one-shot protection. I don't need it. Guys, so much. I will take bear. Thank you. Oh, that empowers your. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. Like I said, it is an M1. Interesting. One second. I'm kind of slow for my Stone Pauldron. Yeah, there we go. I'm still pretty slow, but you know, in the head. That cloak chest. No. What a shame. Cool shit, double times. Ooh, stun grenade. Really good item. Worked retroactively with my ability. That's hilarious. That means that the ability recasts itself. Unless they reworked how ability was cast. Uh-oh. Nope, I have too much health. I don't know why I'm saying oh to anything. With one Stone Pauldron, I have way too much health for most enemies to even consider killing. And it's literally not a downside at all, because I can just empty my shards and get move speed back. Even without that, it's like, this character does so much damage. I'm literally only doing this because I'm getting bored just casting my fucking R all the time. Alright. I have... Oh fuck, I should have killed those for the item drops. I'm a fool. Got it. Don't care. Wow. I really just am the unluckiest man alive. I could get this and hope that Eulogy 0 procs and gives me Stone Flux more. That might not be a bad idea. Doesn't matter. I don't care that much. I think just having just one and getting the huge bonus that I got, the huge bonus that I've been getting constantly, is the testament to how overpowered this character is. Because everyone's gonna have at least two, okay? Like, let's be honest. Oh, ATG missile. Do not care. DNC. Do not care. I like to thank Artifact of Sacrifice, but as an item, for giving me so much stuff. I think it's a good demonstration, though, that those healing items just aren't very good when you have 2,000 health. Which is pretty wild if you think about it. Risk of enemies? Who needs those? What's an enemy? Wow, ukulele? Don't mind if I do. But yeah, I'd be okay if the passive was like strong early on, but weak later on, like with Loader's passive, where it's like insane early on, but like terrible in late game. Also, the game can't handle when you do that, which I find to be very funny. It didn't even subtract my health properly. Let me do it again. See, that one did half my health, but it tries it again. See that? Where's that percentage health healing coming from? Whatever. I love gambling. Oh yeah, also I'm getting money from this. Keep shooting me. Keep shooting me, please. Damn it. Infusion? How awesome. The thing is, I have 3,000 from when I used to when I lost 3 infusions now, right? I'm level 20, which is pretty average for this stage, I think. I don't know. I actually have been killing a lot. Is that another sonorous whispers? It is. Oh no, I'm so slow. Not like it matters. It's like this, right? If you move slow, but everything dies, what does it matter? Does it matter if you're going slow? The answer literally is no. I can still reach this with the dashes, you know? Malachite? Nope. This is not a god run. Maybe. I think I eventually got a lot of good items, but that's because I just kept brute force rolling, trying to get good items more so than anything. I did start with an alien head, huh? Oh, Wong. Now I get percentage max health healing for doing nothing. I say nothing, but it's not really nothing. It's 243 per tick, man. It's doing 6% of my max health per healing instance. Hey, bud. I hate you. You're dead now. I love how I can technically just farm. Oh yeah, back at max. It's really good. Wow. Like I can technically just farm for items by sitting around and killing elites. Money, don't need that. Give me items anyways. I love power creep. To be fair, it's actually a cool item though. Like I'm not too mad about that. I'm more so mad that this character can do nothing and be tanky. Of course, I have a lot of hours in this game, so I'm not really letting enemies hit me very much, but I'll do it during the teleporter event. I'll sit still for you. How's that sound? Oh, Malachite. Yeah, punch me. Punch me. Do it. Hit me. Hit me. I hurt a little bit. But I shouldn't even get through my shields. Which is wild, because most other characters would have been really low from that. Give me more items. Yes. Oh my god. Alright, I need to actually find the portal now. Time to empty all my fins. And the thing is, right, if I don't keep getting, like, I'm actually just super fast now. You know? Like, this is without Red Whip. Red Whip's also an amazing item in this character, by the way. Like, just the movement speed alone from all, like, the health I've been getting that I've been doubling with the item has been nuts. Don't care. Don't care. Die now. Die. I'm gonna make it fair by not using my ability. Ooh, a Sail Star. That's also a really cool item. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar. I lied. I lied so much. I'm a big liar. What's that? Ooh, Chaos. Chaos Potion. Okay, maybe Sonorous Whispers is really good. Maybe that's what it is. Is that no? This character is also overpowered. It can be both though. You saw how I killed a boss in like 8 seconds with one ability, all of them. So I mean, with usually you have to have crazy AoE items to do that. Hey bud, go ahead and hit me. He killed himself attacking me. He killed himself attacking me. Isn't that great? Do I have antlers on this? Whatever. Alright, let's see. If I get one more Stone Pauldron, I'm gonna be insanely overpowered. Stone Flux, negatory. If I cheat though, with one coin. If I cheat with one coin though, I can be better. So I'm gonna cheat because I can. Okay, well I didn't roll it, so this is good on him, but it doesn't matter. So I have -1 coins now, which is over my budget that I spent by 2, but that's okay. Such skillful gameplay. I held R. Now they really will just kill him still attacking me. Half movement speed, by the way. Just want to say that. My movement speed is so slow. I'm half my movement speed, okay? I have 5 Gokus, of course. But the thing is, I genuinely am really slow for 5 Gokus. I don't have the stacks. Like, if I let this charge, you're gonna see that. Like, I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a Stone Flux Pauldron, but you know, do I do Mythics anyways? I need to get rid of those echoes. I'd probably soft lock myself. Sticky Bomb. It's a Celestial. I can just obliterate, actually. This is kind of boring. This is really boring. And the fucking file size is going to be gargantuan. Holy. Well, that enemy had a chance of killing me. Scorchworm. That's cool. What a gross character. Like I'm faster, but like if the enhanced UI wasn't broken from the update, I would use that. A moment fractured. Oh, right, I'm too fast now. Oops. Time to fall forever because I fell off. Yawn.